So today we're gonna start with a new series on the moon. We just did with the done with the sun in the 12th houses, and now we're gonna do a moon in 12 houses. How the moon is gonna be. So today I'm gonna do start with the same pattern again. This is a birth chart. In before I was putting number 1 here just for example, but today I would put some other sign, say number 3. When this person was born, this sign was rising in the ascendant, which is Gemini. So I'll start from counting from here: 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, and 2. So we have to count the same way. Now in this case, what happens when moon sits in the lagna? First of all, I'll repeat the old thing. What the lagna is? Lagna is the prime house of your birth chart. It is your you can say whole physical thing, how you are physically, and what's your personality. Okay, it tells the entire mapping of your life, that how your life is gonna be all over. It is your vital force of your body, your health, your wealth, your relationship with the people. Everything is seen from the ascendant. I mean, this house plays a very important role. Now, what happens when moon comes in? So before I tell you what the moon does in this house, we should know a little bit refreshing about the moon, the nature of the moon. Moon is the emotional sign. It's all about emotions, how you deal with the people around you, how your emotions, how is your emotional interaction with the people around you, and how you connect with the people emotionally. What is your mind power? Okay, this is all about the moon. Moon is motherly feeling, nourishment, healing, a lot of things about moon. Water also, your body uh, retains some water in your body. That water is moon. And then what happens when moon comes in this house? When moon comes in the first house, it makes the person more centered toward himself or herself. The person will be more towards doing physical activities like running, jogging, skipping rope, going for swimming, long walk, or they might like to do trekking, scuba diving, paragliding. These kind of things these people like to do, who has moon in the ascendant. And it again depends upon the strength of the sign in which the moon is sitting, and from which house the moon has come to this house. I mean, in this case, the moon is a lot of second house, because this is number 4, the Cancer sign here, and this lord is sitting in the ascendant. So it also depends in the different signs. Just say if the moon was sitting in the Taurus sign here, then it was different results. It was sitting in the Pisces sign, then the results will be a little different. But all over, these people are more self-centered. They want to do these kind of things which I just told you. These people look like very beautiful, charming, youthful, because of the moon in the lagna. Moon is a beautiful planet, makes a person more beautiful, shiny face, youthful face. Though the person will look old, but it will like a younger old person. And then these people are said to be as very much humorous, good sense of humor. They're like very jolly people. They want to be very happy with everybody they meet. And also, you see this moon here is aspecting with the seventh aspect on this house, is looking at this house right on the opposite side. And this house is the house of marriage, spouse, partners. So this means that these guys take care for their spouses very well, because moon is a nurturing planet, it's a healing planet. When it looks at this house, it gives more caring feeling, more motherly feeling for this person, for other people, and that makes them more popular as a healer also. And also these people has a tendency to take the burden of all those emotional problems from the other people towards themselves because of the moon in the lagna. Moon is mind, mind is always thinking. And in other case, say if this moon is sitting in the Gemini sign, which is right here, or in the Scorpio sign, which is a deviated sign of the moon, you know what gonna happen is Gemini is the airy, okay, it's gonna create ups and downs in the mind. So moon, if here, creates a fluctuation in the thinking of the person. That person will not be steady minded. He will always have fluctuations. He will always have fluctuated physical activities. Sometimes he'll feel like to go and jump from the top of the mountain for the paragliding. Sometimes he'll feel like, oh, I don't want to do anything. Let me go inside the water. So you never know with these people. Same thing with the deviated sign of the Scorpio. If Scorpio was here in the lagna and moon was sitting there, then we would say that this person is has a deviated moon, and this person is more prone to the negative thinkings. Okay. And another thing I would like to share with you about the moon is that moon is a mother, and those people who has moon in this house has very strong connection with their mother, or we can say the mothers play very important role in their lives. It could be in a good sense or a bad sense. How? If the moon is in the good sign here, we would say that mother will be a support for the person, always there to help him out. And if the moon is in the bad sign or sitting with the bad planets like Rahu, Saturn, Ketu, Mars, cruel planets, then they affect the quality of the moon. In that case, that person will be in the tough relations with the mother, though that mother has the full influence on the person, but that will be in the negative sense now. That person will think like this: okay, my mom is challenging me to do this work. Let me show her how to do it. I can do that. Then this thing comes in the mind. But if the moon was in the good sign, like a Cancer sign, Taurus, exalted sign of the moon, or some other good signs, then it's gonna be a different story. Then that person will be like getting a more suggestive ideas from the mother regarding his life, because the mother is now influencing the life of that person. Okay. So and another thing, a little point I would like to discuss, because about the medical astrology, is that this is the house which is called sixth house, the house of diseases. If the moon is being the lord of this house, say if there was Cancer sign here, and then this moon was sitting in this house, then the lord of diseases, problems, and troubles sit in the lagna. This means this person is getting problems from the sixth house, from those people who are working with him in everyday life. They are giving him mental tensions, anxiety, high blood pressure. It could be heart problems. It could be depression problem. But remember one thing, there are millions of people who have these combinations, but everybody is not having anxiety, everybody is not having heart problems, everybody is different, and a lot of people are living very healthy life also. But what happens then? Why does this happen in only few people? Why? Because if the moon is sitting here and there is some bad planet like Rahu or Ketu, or it could be a Saturn here, or some bad aspect of Saturn, say if the Saturn is here in this kind of sign, then Saturn will look into this house, making this house very, very uncomfortable, moon very uncomfortable. Then this person might feel like depression, anxiety, or some heart problems too. And also, if the sun was sitting here, aspect of Saturn is coming on the sun also. Sun is your heart, your soul. That is also got damaged. So this kind of combination makes a person more anxietyful, more fear, more person which feels fear from the things, which is being screwed up by the other people working with him, his own employees, his own co-workers. All right. So this is about the moon in the first house, and in the next lecture I'll be doing the moon in the second house.